What's up, people on the internet? JQL here, back with another video. Today's video, I'm doing my custom LEGO showcase video on my DC Legends of Tomorrow figures. And yeah, I know, it's not a complete showcase. I wanted to make more figures, but, you know, I decided to do what Ross planned to do. I decided to split them up into different showcases, drop something, but that's fine. But anyway, here we have the Atom. Here we have Citizen Steel, my bad, and Vixen, and also Firestorm from Season 2. Well, two characters, Atom and Firestorm were from Season 1, and Vixen and Citizen Steel are new characters represented in Season 2. So yeah, I'm really proud of these figures, and I hope you guys like the concept I have for Citizen Steel over here. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get on with this showcase video. Alright, so here's the Atom suit with, of course, Ray Palmer inside of it. And yeah, so first of all, I have to get this out. This was heavily inspired by MGF's Ross's helmet idea, because I thought it looks really accurate, and I thought he had a good thing going. Of course, you know, I do like 97 Lego Maniacs idea of better for the helmet. But, you know, this still works, and I still think this looks a little better, edging it, 97 Lego Maniacs idea for a little bit. But, you know, I still use this one anyways, because I couldn't find the Ultra Agents helmet. So, yeah, everything here is fully painted. There is so much detail to go through, so let's just get started. First of all, the helmet is fully painted. I just gave you a 360, so you kind of saw what the helmet looks like. Like, the top half is blue, the bottom half is black, because that is accurate. And, yeah, I painted so many details. You can see the Atom symbol right there. More silver bits all around it. You'll also notice I sanded the visor a little bit on the bottom so that way his mouth is exposed. You're probably also wondering what kind of head I used. I used a Ezra from Star Wars Rebels head. Why? Because I thought, you know, I didn't feel like painting a head, and I thought it kind of looks like the actor Brandon Ruth, I think that's his name. I don't know, but yeah, I thought it looks pretty accurate, so I decided to use it. And yeah, it's Ezra from Star Wars Rebels. And plus, Ray smiles a lot in the show, so if I wanted to, I can just switch the head. And, you know, I have a smiling Ray, kind of. You can't really see a smile in there. I might paint it a little higher, or paint a higher mouth in there, because I didn't paint the face at all. But, yeah. Anyway, removing the helmet, I just dropped it, but that's fine. And, yeah, you'll see all the detail I managed to paint on in there. He also, just so you guys know, he wears, like, a red jacket underneath his, suit, so he's vulnerable in some areas, but you know, that's totally fine. That's just his idea and design. And yeah, you also see I painted a lot of thrusters in the back, I guess you can say. A lot of red elements and blue elements, and a lot of silver to represent like hinges, gears, I guess. I also painted on his gloves, kind of. They look pretty cool. I couldn't fit it on a fourth line to represent all 4 of his fingers, so it looks a little weird because I only painted on 3, but I still think it works out for the Atom. And yeah, I'm gonna put on this helmet. I dropped him. That's just great. So yeah, a lot of detail going on the legs. It's just, yeah, there's a lot to go through with this figure, so I think I'm just gonna stop the segment here, but not without shrinking him a little bit. Here's Ray Palmer in a micro figure form. And holy crap, this thing was a pain in the ass to paint. Pardon my language. But it was really hard to paint. I'll be honest. And the paint job isn't really the best, but I did the best I could to make Ray Palmer as a micro figure. And he is smiling, by the way, so that's pretty cool. And just so you guys get the general idea, if you don't have a micro fig, this is a normal figure. And the micro fig's like, including like the base of the microfig, it's like as tall as the leg and a little bit of the waist. But without the base, it's not even taller than the leg. So yeah, I painted the microfig. I got inspired by a lot of people to do that, and some people said you should make the microfig, make the Atom in a microfigure height. So I did it. It was hard. It was not fun, but I did it. And yeah, let's just move on to the next figure. Here is Firestorm, Jackson Jefferson, not Jason Rush, unfortunately. But yeah, it's fine. You know, he's still Firestorm, and he's still pretty awesome. To be honest, I kind of prefer Ronnie Raymond Firestorm because we didn't really see a lot of him. I wish we saw a little more of him, but it's fine. We still got a pretty decent Firestorm, and he has a pretty awesome costume. So yeah, first of all, you'll notice. Oh, almost knocked out the camera there. You'll notice that he has a lot of painted yellow and red elements on his suit, and for some reason, I don't understand how, but he seems to have his costume on whenever Martin Stein and Jackson Jefferson form into Firestorm, which is a little weird. But anyway, the face is not fully painted, by the way. It's actually a technician from that one First Order Battle Pack's head. I seem to use that head a lot. But yeah, I just painted his pupils fully white because that's how he looks in the show. So yeah. Another thing that isn't... Oh, wait, no, not another thing. One thing that isn't accurate is this last, like, circular thing right there. I don't know what it's called. The Firestorm Matrix, tachyon thing. It's not supposed... There's not supposed to be one on the back, apparently, but I painted that anyways. And I just knocked down my base, but I gotta put that back there. And yeah, so that's kind of inaccurate, but I don't care. I just painted that on anyways. Still pretty proud of the figure. I also gave him these fire pieces because they're the only ones I had. And yeah, very minimal detail on the leg, surprisingly. There's not a lot going on there. So yeah, knock down the base again, but that's totally fine. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Firestorm. Let's just move on to the next figure. So here's one of the newest legends on the TV show, Citizen Steel, and I just gotta get this off my chest. Doesn't he look like Colossus and Captain America combined? I mean, come on. Who doesn't see that? I showed this to my friend. He's not familiar with the show at all, and he thinks this is Captain America. I mean, yeah, it looks exactly like Captain America and Colossus. Like, it looks like they had a child, and this is it. I'm not complaining, but it's just... I don't know if anyone else noticed it, but this is just me. But anyway, back to the figure. First of all, everything's fully painted, like, along with every one of my figures except for the Firestorm head. But yeah, here's a quick 360. You'll notice the helmet is actually a flash cowl that I modified and painted. It's not a lot of detail, because I couldn't find a lot of detail on this, on the helmet, so I just, painted as much as I could. There's three 3D elements. First two are these circular elements on the side, and this horn, I guess, on his head part of the helmet. And yeah, another part of the helmet is that I had to paint on the head. So if I remove the cowl, I'm gonna have to use two hands. If I remove the cowl, you'll see I painted my own silver color on there. I also had to paint the rest of the cowl, the rest of the helmet on his head, so that way, it looks a little more accurate. So yeah, fully painted head, you can see there. Pretty happy with it. It doesn't look that good without the mask on, so I'm just gonna keep that on. And yeah, the main colors I used were dark blue, regular blue, metallic blue, and gray, also black, and silver, obviously. So yeah, you can see I painted on his, he has like a vest on top of his normal clothes, and yeah, that's kind of what I had to paint on there. It was a little difficult, but it's fine. The back I had the most trouble with because I didn't know if it was going to be accurate or not. I found one shot of his back, but it really didn't look accurate to me. But I just painted what I saw. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good though, considering the fact I think it's inaccurate. You can also see that I painted on some muscle effects on his exposed metallic arms, or steel arms, whatever you want to call them. I also gave him 3D sculpted shoulder pads because they looked a little his arms looked a little weird without them. And yeah, those are fully painted too. His legs are fully painted, minimal detail, not a lot going on in the legs either. And yeah, I also painted on his gloves because yeah, why not? Yeah, that's pretty much it for Citizen Steel, one of the newer characters to the Legends. Really awesome character. The Colossus and Captain America, baby. And yeah, let's just move on to the last character. Alright, here is our last figure, the second newest member of the Legends, Vixen, from 1942, part of the JSA, Amaya, who... I know her my bad. I know her amulet's been passed down from generation to generation, but there's also 2016 Amaya, and yeah, it's just kind of confusing me. I know it's always been passed down from generation to generation, and I just confused why nowadays our modern day Vixen doesn't understand where her amulets come from. But anyway, back to the figure. I'm pretty proud of it. I managed to cram in a lot of details. However, you guys might disagree on two things: the skin color and the hairpiece. So let's just get one of them out of the way. The hairpiece is a Wonder Woman, Batman versus Superman hairpiece. I just painted it black. The reason why I used this hairpiece is because this figure is actually a mix between the Arrow Season 4 Vixen and the DC Legends of Tomorrow Season 2 Vixen. I tried putting both figures into one, so that's why some things are... because both her outfits and hairstyles are different, apparently, so, you know, I just painted on whatever I could, added whatever element I needed for, you know, both characters, and yeah, I would have gone with the DC Legends of Tomorrow, the camera, I would have gone with the DC Legends of Tomorrow, Season 2, hairstyle, but I couldn't figure out how to do it, so I just used this, hairpiece. The only alternative hairpiece I came up with was this one, and I'm not entirely pleased with this one, so that's why I went with the Arrow Season 4 version, because I think this looks a lot like the Vixen from Arrow Season 4. It really does, so that's why I went with this hairpiece as my final decision. So if you're mad about it, I don't care. I just didn't want to bother dealing with that. So second thing, skin tone. The face skin tone is pretty accurate. However, I can't mix paint to save my life. So that's why the skin tone on her torso and arms are inaccurate. So yeah, that kind of bothers me too, but there's really nothing I can do about it because I suck at mixing paint. So yeah, if you want to give pointers, leave a comment down below, please. I suck at mixing paint. So anyway, yeah, on back to the figure. Oh man, I've been rambling on for like 2 minutes. Okay, I gotta wrap this up. The amulet is fully painted. You can see there. It's not my best work, but I did the best I could with the space I was given. And you also see the torso is fully painted. I have a lot of yellow elements and a lot of gold elements. The legs are really simple. There's really nothing on there except for those little gold lines surrounded. I just outlined with a gray circle. So yeah, if I remove the I didn't mean to remove the entire figure, but if I do remove the head and hairpiece, you'll see the arms are fully painted. See these lines right here? I think they're on the the Arrow Season 4 Vixen, so that's where I got it from. And yeah, you also notice the back is fully painted. And yeah, it's a really simple figure, but just finding reference for CW figures. CW figures in general is just really, really hard. So if I put the head and hair back on the figure, and there we go. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it for Vixen. And yeah, really proud of this figure, even though some of you guys may disagree with me on Vixen, also on Firestorm, because some of you guys might disagree with the hairpiece. I forgot to mention this in the Firestorm segment. I did use a standard hairpiece that's been around in the Lego sets for a long time, and yeah, you guys might disagree with me on that, but I can always paint it, paint on the hair, on the head if I wanted to. So yeah, that's my explanation for Firestorm's head and hair. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Vixen. And also, that's pretty much it for the DC Legends of Tomorrow Season 2 showcase. And yeah, let's just conclude this showcase video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this showcase video, and I hope you guys like the figures I made, especially Citizen Steel over here, because I had no idea what I was going to do for his helmet, but, you know, I hope you guys like the concept I had. I hope you guys like the concept I had for the Adams helmet, and despite Vixen not being entirely accurate, I hope you guys like, her too. Also Firestorm, you know, the hairpiece. I know you guys are probably not gonna agree with me on that hairpiece, but yeah, if I wanted to, like I said earlier, I can always just take it off and paint his hair on. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this showcase. Hope you guys like my figures. Hope you guys are enjoying Season 2 of DC Legends of Tomorrow. I know I am. It's definitely the better CW shows at the moment, in my opinion. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, and Flickr. Links down in the description below. And yeah, the reason why is because I don't post on my YouTube for a while. It's actually been like at least a week since I last posted. But yeah, so make sure to subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever video that'll be, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.